Hello everybody, Lord Zath bringing you another episode of Zath's Replay Theater. And we're looking at chewonit in the Shenyang, the new Tier 4 Pan-Asian Destroyer. And wow, you got kind of lucky here with the tiering, top tier with Tier 4. That's pretty cool. I often find myself getting pulled up to 5. And another thing you got very lucky about, no carriers. I oftentimes see 2 carriers on each side when I play my tier 4s, so congrats times 2, I suppose, right? Gonna do my characteristics screenshots here, and let's, while we're at it, talk a little bit about the ship and what makes it so fun. So these destroyers come with deep water torpedoes, and these torpedoes can be very, very deadly. They are not detected as easily as normal torpedoes. And so that means that you've got the ability to really surprise enemy ships with them. That being said, they cannot hit destroyers. So you're limited now to only hitting, of the enemy team, 8 possible ships with your torpedoes. The other 4 destroyers cannot be touched. I noticed no flags. It's tier 4, so that makes perfect sense. And you are running premium consumables, which is good. With premium consumables, especially the smoke, you've got the ability to smoke up quite easily, and almost stay permanently smoked. You have like, what is it, 5-10 seconds of time between smokes or something. So that comes in very, very helpful. Apparently War Beast is a little upset. He's not doing too well with his tier 4 ship. Maybe he should send in a replay and I can comment. But we're not looking at that. We're looking at Mr. chewonit here in the Shenyang going up against a V170. Very interesting. That Ducky that was complaining is behind you, so hopefully he can support you. As I said earlier, your torpedoes will not strike anything. That being said, there's a Phoenix that you could possibly drop on with your torpedoes who can get hit. So it might be worth considering dropping on him while you're shooting on the V170. That's just something I would do. Or dropping even on that Caledon that just got spotted. It's to the south of you. You see him now. Because, you know, you can maybe hit the target, maybe not. Sometimes I also use torpedoes to scare the crap out of enemy destroyers because they don't know that these deep water torpedoes are coming, are unable to hit them. And look at that, Shenyang takes out Caledon. Nice job for your teammate there. Now you're getting into smoke. Smart thing to do. That's a Shenyang. You don't have to worry about his torpedoes. It's kind of a good feeling, huh? As the V170 goes down to the Ducky's torpedoes. That's kind of funny. Dukai has, I think, 9-kilometer torps. A lot of people, I think it's 9. A lot of people don't remember that. And, well, that's what happens. Interesting trade going down. Shenyang is still in that smoke. And, it's kind of interesting. Okay, Shenyang left the cap now. Good. You're doing a little bit of a risky maneuver coming out of that smoke right there. The Shenyang could have spotted you. Didn't, so that's good. And there he is. Now I'm going to pause the minimap for a second. Let's take a look at this, the way the battle is playing out right now. You've gone south to sea with a few of your fleet. Most of your fleet is going for A, running into a few of their fleet. Most of their fleet is coming to C. So you end up with kind of like a situation where both sides' weaker flank is engaging the main body. Interestingly enough, nobody except for the Campbellton now went into B cap. And that's kind of interesting. These guys up here, I would kind of hope to see them smashing these 3 here quickly and then moving south through this channel to engage these guys from the rear. by the way, your position is beautiful because these 3 battleships are coming right to you. You've got deep water torps. Field day. Inbound. At least that's my prediction. Now you're opening up and getting yourself spotted. I'd hold off on doing that until after you capture the point. Because every time you get hit, that's a reset. Do you see that counter? It just went up again to 15 seconds. That's another hit. That's going to take you down a little bit. You see where I'm going with that. Now you stopped to shoot torpedoes at the Phoenix. That's fair. I would have fired both at him, and I probably would have tried to get him in a little bit of a bind there. One dead on, which I think you did there, and then another kind of in just in case turns in. That Phoenix is gonna take a torpedo. That's hilarious. And you can see the power of the torpedoes. Your buddy Shenyang did a nice job getting a flesh wound there on the Phoenix. But see, you should have capped the point a long time ago. But that's okay, because you're still doing fine. Campbellton ran into the enemy, another enemy destroyer here. It's a Pan-Asian destroyer, though, so that means that the Pan-Asian can't use torpedoes on him. Should be good. And look at this. These nice, big, tasty battleships are now within range of your torpedoes. Now, what I would be doing is actually I'd be positioning myself down here, because most of these battleships are going to end up going bow on to your teammates here. So just something to consider. Another thing you could do, if you think that the enemy is going to stay straight and true for a long time, and that, I mean, the key word is think, right? You can hold off and fire torpedoes at about 6 or 7 second intervals. And the reason for that is if you strike the Bellerophon with your first torpedo and causing a flood, they're going to use damage control party immediately, and then when you hit them with the other one, just 5 seconds, 6 seconds later, it starts another flood, and then it sticks for a very long time. So just a consideration, something to think about doing. You don't have to. Yeah, it's usually works better on destroyers where you've got 3 launchers, because you set the first and then you follow up with the remaining 2, or you know, whatever. All right, so that Bellerophon is obviously turning out. He's had enough, and you should not be shooting him anymore. If I were you, I'd be holding the torps for the other 2 Bellerophons to come around the corner, and you're gonna smoke here so you can shoot. Good, now you're going a quarter speed, so that's helpful. There's the other Bellerophon. So switch to torpedoes, as you are doing. Now this is a replay bug. He is definitely looking at the Bellerophon and figuring out a torp spread based off of that. Now I like how you're not targeting the closer Bellerophon with your guns, because a lot of times when you do that, you kind of let them know that you're in the smoke, and a lot of times they're like, oh, there's a destroyer there. Oh, he probably fired torpedoes. Alright, now I'd switch back to the Bellerophon. There you go. Set him on fire or something. Just use this. There, never mind. British HE shells are OP, right? Campbellton is still fighting the Farang. That's hilarious. A lot of your stronger teammates are gone now, unfortunately. And the other Bellerophon is just in range. Oh, no, he's turning away. He's like, nope, 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 nope. Alright, forward charge. Speed boost. Get around this island, torp him before he can get too far away from you. So far, not bad. 6 torpedo hits, 1 kill, 1 capture point, 74,000 damage. This is in a tier 4 ship. these destroyers can be a lot of fun. I say can be because you have to have a certain things align in the stars, right? Ooh, Bellerophon came back! I wasn't expecting that either. So now the question is going to be, what is he going to do now that he sees you? If I were you, I'd be popping smoke and slowing down to stay concealed in that smoke. Bellerophon is turning. My guess is he's turning completely out. It's like you read my mind. Good, you got a fire on him. You're speeding up a little bit to get out of your smoke so you can get a bead on him. That's a good idea. Alright, he is definitely running away from you. And no point in using your guns anymore unless you're going to back into smoke, which you are doing. Now, he used his damage control party, so assuming that your torpedoes connect, your flood will last for a little bit of time. Notice the icon too. Deep water torpedoes have a special icon. It's that little circle instead of the triangle. And boy, is it a surreal feeling watching those torpedoes go underneath you. Boom! And the floods, high caliber, and Confederate. And guess what? He's still flooding. Couple of cheeky shots here. Set the fire, nice. I don't know who he was shooting at. It looked like you, but wow. Anyway, 103k, 104, and it's still ticking. Your flood, and now your fire too, so he's gone. Peace out. Don't even look at the explosion. Alright, now you need to get that quick cap for some even better XP grinding. Full cap gives you I don't know how much XP, but a good amount. Campbelltown is coming in too. And this game is a wrap. So I gotta say, nice job playing this ship. I do like you. Yeah, at the beginning I was gonna comment you were a little bit out in front of your team, but then you slowed down and the Ducky came in and got a really clutch kill on that V-170 with torpedoes. That came in very handy. So overall, a good battle. Interesting to see your strong group at A took forever to get some kills, but now they're coming back finally. And your flank group, I mean, hats off to you and your flank group because you held off their main push for a long time. And full base cap. So now I guess you might as well go in for some last shots, I guess, huh? Now you'll see that the Shenyang, the torpedoes are, oh, where is it? 6.4 kilometers, and your concealment is 5.7. So you do have the ability to stealth fire your torpedoes, which is kind of nice. However, with him charging you like this, you're going to get detected. I love this kind of gameplay. This is what makes Destroyer so much fun. I wouldn't shoot at him though, because that kind of alerts him to your presence. Sometimes people don't even notice that there's a destroyer that's shooting at them or charging them. And so, just a suggestion there. You see, now he's noticed you and he's going to bring his guns to bear. And he's going to take a pop at you. I mean, the battle is won anyway, so, you know, do what you want. But good, good, good. And here comes the torpedo in the face. And this guy is screwed. Pow! For the third kill. Nice job. Thank you for sending in this replay. It's great highlighting some awesome destroyer stuff. So thank you again for sending that in. And everybody else, send me replays. I'd love to showcase some of your good work. And if you've got some questions or you need some feedback, let me know. Tell me what you want me to look for, and I can definitely look to do that. So Thanks again, and have a great day, everybody.